Will our pain be a Republican gain? Well, according to a new AP GFK poll, that's a new one, more than half of all Americans think President Obama should not be reelected. And not just because he was born in Kenya, but also last month the misery index rose to its highest level since 1983. The data, which is measured by sales of goth records, underscores just how much Americans are suffering even 2 years after the recession ended. But perhaps one man can save us. I'm talking, of course, about my masseuse, Carl, but also Ron Paul. On Monday, the GOP candidate unveiled an economic plan that would cut federal spending by $1 trillion during his first year in office by eliminating 5 cabinet-level departments. The money saved by cutting 10% of the federal workforce would be returned to Americans via Barnes & Noble's gift cards. Ooh. Yeah. Nice. Well, to gauge the mood of the American consumer, as always, we go to Shopping Kitty. SK, finding any deals?
Weird.
He's doing his part.
Taking the garbage out.
I don't know what was happening there. Williamson, I got to ask you. Okay, I read Ron Paul's plan and I liked it.
Sure.
I liked it. So, does it matter? No one takes him seriously on the. He doesn't get any coverage. The plan. I mean, I didn't see much, if anything, wrong with it. But then again, I'm not very smart.
Well, I mean, I think it's a good plan in broad strokes. I mean, we really are going to have massive spending cuts at some point in the future, and zeroing out some cabinet agencies would be good things. Now, he hasn't thought through it all the way in some important ways. Like, you can't really just close down the Department of Energy, as much as I would like to, because they spend about 20% of their money maintaining the nuclear arsenal.
Yeah.
So you can't just stop doing that.
Yeah.
You got to keep the nukes up to speed and keep the filters running or whatever you do on the nuclear weapons. But yeah, getting rid of Education, Department of Commerce, and those things, close them down.
Yeah,
and
I like his
eventually
spirit.
Those are coming. By the way, the goth records is the Morrissey index.
Yeah, the Morrissey index, very true. Sorbo, not Williamson. How is your misery index?
You know what it is? I actually like his Barnes & Noble gift card idea because you can buy my book.
Yeah, look at that.
There is no.
Nicely done.
It's a wonderful choice for a Christmas gift. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
right?
we're doing a whole segment on it.
I love that.
Actually, we were doing a whole segment.
Now we don't have to because we just did it now. Yeah. So instead, we can play the pictures of those little kittens again.
Oh, do that, and then I would love to promote some fan fiction of mine.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Remy, Obama got Bin Laden. He helped get Gaddafi. It doesn't matter though, as long as everyone's unhappy. Right?
I've said this all along. People are going to vote their pocketbooks. How is it going to
You have
affect,
said that.
How is it going to affect their lives? People may be right or wrong about their beliefs about what the president has or hasn't done, but at the end of the day, if they're seeing less money in their pocketbooks, they're going to have a problem with the president. I think what's so scary, what's so sad, is that although most Americans, or that's not true, more than half Americans don't believe that President Obama should be reelected, there are still more Americans who would rather vote for him than anybody running against him.
I think the reason for that is people aren't paying attention to them. This is the debates and whatnot are like the first 3 months of the NBA
it's
season.
The regular season.
Yeah,
we haven't gotten into the
playoffs. Yeah. Once the playoffs happen, and there's only going to be 2 guys left. That's the sad thing. Is like nobody cares until the very end, and there's 2 guys, and all these other guys.
I disagree.
If
Governor Chris Christie from my home state of New Jersey was running, people would care more.
Yeah. I don't know. Bill, you live in a refrigerator box. Are you happy that finally the country has reached your point?
Yes, I'm dumb. I walk around with a goofy smile on my face, whether it's raining or shining. And I think Ron Paul's onto something. And why stop with the departments already mentioned? Let's get rid of them all. And I'm going to go one step further than Ron Paul. Let's get rid of department stores. Ladies, do you really need that sheer blouse at Macy's that costs $80? No, you don't. Stay home and save your money.
And I got a headache walking through the perfume department anyway.
Thank you. I maintain that's the opposite of an aphrodisiac. I end up making out with dudes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Normally doesn't happen.
I know.
Normally I like the ladies.
Yeah.
But I'm smelling something of what Remy's got, and you're looking good.
Yeah.
Did I just set you up?
I think I just got set up with Greg.
I'm
to be continued.
Feigned disgust, Greg. Okay. So, do you have a comment on the show? Email us. It's redeye@foxnews.com. And to leave a voicemail on my direct line, 212-462-5050. Still to come, the halftime report. from Mr. Mike Baker. Kind of a jerk.
We gave him a lot.
Tonight's Halftime Report is sponsored by brown bears, those large mammals usually found in northern Eurasia and North America that can grow to as heavy as 1,700 pounds. Thanks, brown bears.